Ladies and gentlemen of the radio waves, it is time for the event of the century. Forget the moon landing, forget the coronation. For now it is time for the very first edition of Operation Bedlam! In glorious Technicolor!
Operation Bedlam. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's time for Operation Bedlam.
This week, our simple hero, Urbert Charlie, is in a spot of bother. He finds himself once again jobless and has been for quite some time. Previously, he was a tailor before Mr. Wilberforce fired him. He wasn't quite suited for the job.
And we're off!
Right, back to the script. Herbert Charlie lives alone on Pennyworth Street next door to his landlady, Mrs. Cofferlot.
Urbert Charlie, it's about time you found yourself a job. Can't sit around all day, you know, and you got rent to pay.
I'm trying, Mrs. Cofferlot, really I am. I just can't seem to find what I can hold down.
I thought you were trained to become a misuse.
I kicked off the course.
Why?
I rub people up the wrong way.
That's the trouble with you, Herbert. You've always been a failure. You spend too much time like the rest of the youth for today, sitting here rotting your mind with violent video games. They should be banned like they cause nothing but trouble. Oh, it's not like my day. You know, we had board games where people were murdered with iron pipes, candlesticks and poison. And that turned out right.
Yes, Mrs. Cofferlot.
Well, come the 16th of the month, if the rent's not paid, you'll be on the streets.
And on hearing that rather disturbing news, our hero decided to hail a cab.
Hail to the cab! Hail to the cab!
And as the show's three listeners groaned at that ridiculously poor joke, he got in.
All right, mate. Where you going, mate?
To the job centre, please.
All right, mate. Yeah. Got to go a long way though. It's these roadworks, you see. Council digging up the road. I tell ya, the other night I had a fare to the arena to see a show. It's about 16 kilometres. That's 10 miles, give or take, with a pinch of salt. Anyway, because of the roadworks in this place, it took me an hour and a half to get there. They just caught the encore. Still, I didn't mind. Made enough money on that fare to take the wife on a small break down to Somerset. Still, it's not Vegas, but when these wages so low because of the government spending, these days, we just got to get by. That's your fault, Des. They always...
Hills FM would like to apologise for that character and will simulate the remainder of the taxi journey via music. Urbert Charlie arrived at the job centre. There he met a short, stumpy careers advisor.
Take a seat, please. Name?
I don't know, I've just met you.
What's your name?
I see. Urbert Charlie.
What type of career are you seeking, Mr. Charlie?
But anything I can do, really.
I see. Well, we have a vacancy coming this morning for a window cleaner.
I'm afraid of heights.
Problem.
I could specialise in bungalows, though.
It doesn't work like that, Mr. Charlie. Now, let's hear. What about working as a car repairman for the AA?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. My friend Nigel is doing that.
So?
Well, he told me he was heading for a breakdown.
Mr. Charlie, I'm a very busy man. I don't have time for bad puns and certainly not audience sound effects. Now then, what kind of man are you?
I beg your pardon?
What's your hobbies and interests?
I see. Well, I don't have any.
You strike me as a simple man, Mr. Charlie. By that I mean, you enjoy the simpler things in life. Well, yes, I've got to have that one.
Yes, well, my whole family is simple people.
I can believe that.
But I was hoping to do better. When Dad died, I vowed never to follow in his footsteps. Come to think about it, I avoid minefields altogether.
I've told you once about that. Now, I've got a job here that would suit you. River Patrolman on the Thames? How does that sound?
River Patrolman on the Thames, like that?
Take the job, Mr. Charlie.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
So our hero, Urbert Charlie, landed himself a job as a patrol officer on the Thames. Join us next week to see how he gets on.
We still have 20 minutes to go.
Oh. Meanwhile, the Baron von Whittaker was cooking up an evil scheme in his evil lair with his evil trusty accomplice, Trusty.
So, Trusty, all the plan is coming together, no? Soon I shall be the richest man in all of the English.
Yes, master.
Trusty, you're supposed to ask me how I will become the richest man of all in the English, so I can divulge my plan to the audience.
I'm sorry, master. How will you become the richest man in all of... It's England, by the way.
I beg your pardon?
It's England, not English.
Silence! Nobody corrects the Baron von Whittaker. I am totally uncorrectable, you swinehund. Now, back to the plan. You and I shall break into the Tower of London, yeah? And relocate the Crown Jewels.
Crown jewels.
Silence, I say! I should not tell you again, you Schweinhundengaben! Nobody corrects Baron von Whittaker! Nobody! Right. We shall relocate the Crown Jewels and demand a random from the Prime Minister. Now, doesn't that sound like an excellent plan, Trusty, my friend?
It does, my master. But
What?
it's the Queen who wears the crown jewels.
That'll teach you, my fine friend. Now then, I should demand a random for Her Majesty the Queen for a sum of 10 billion pounds. Then I shall concoct a second plan and change it into euros. Haha, it's perfect, yeah? Lasten! Wir sagen! I'm gonna lost my train of thought! Jawohl!
You have an injury claim worth over.
Damn it, you swinehund! Nobody tries to con Baron von Whittaker. I do the conning around here. Trusty, get up, man.
Yes, master.
We need to get moving. There's little time and I have so much to do before tonight.
Yes, master.
For tonight I become the richest, most powerful man in all of the world. Trusty, laugh. That's better.
And so, as Baron von Whittaker and his sidekick Trusty prepared for the robbery of the century, Urbert Charlie was reporting in for his first aid work at the Thames.
Hello? Hello?
Who goes there?
It's Urbert Charlie, sir. I'm meant to report to Captain Flange for my first day.
Oh, Captain Flange be I. Captain Flange I be. I've gone and got the wooden leg. I'm sailing the seven seas.
A marvellous introduction.
Much obliged. So 'tis your first day, eh, lad?
Yes, sir. I'm the new River Patrolman.
I see. Hand me your identification, lad.
Aye, aye, sir.
'Tis only eye to me, lad. I lost me second eye in the Battle of Beecham's Cove.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yar, still, me cold cleared up though, so it's all good. So, you be me first mate, yar, lad.
Aye, sir.
Me page is in the wrong order. That be nice. I have no other mates. I think it was me pirate Captain Cutthroat. He scared 'em all off with his vulgar puns that could never be repeated on community radio such as this.
Oh, what happened to Captain Cutthroat?
He be dead. He died suddenly, having his portrait drawn by a street artist.
Oh, so, a dead parrot sketch?
Stop! As your defense lawyer, I strongly advise you, the Operation Bedlam team, to refrain from going further with this whole pirate thing. That big corporate company with 3 letters and a history of offences may be liable to sue. Please continue the story in a dignified manner. So you know your duties, lad.
I think so. I just patrol up and down the river looking for any villains and thieves.
He said, foreshadowing Act 2.
And sea monsters, laddie. They'll be in this river, all right. Now, here's your vessel, wee lad. And here's your boat.
Wow, that big ship's all for me?
No, I mean, that's the HMS Belfast, lad. This one's your boat.
Oh,
Take good care of her, me laddie. She's an old salty sea dog, but she's still got some bark left in her still. Now, I'm off to tie the knot with thee wife.
oh, you getting married?
No, the noose, lad. Happy sailing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that concludes Act 1.
Operation Bedlam. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's time for Operation Bedlam.
And for your vocal maneuver, you'll have to have entertainment of a Qasim Din.
And in English.
And for your half-time entertainment, a vocal maneuver by Qasim Din. Ready? Godzilla's coming to stamp on your family. He enjoys stamping your things. He's just a big freak. He needs a hug. Get thousands of girls to hug him. Hug him. Hug Godzilla till he stops stamping your stuff. Godzilla's just an angry freak. He's just a big bully with a tail. He's quite scary to the Japanese cause he stamps in loads of stuff. He's quite buff. He's more buff than Terminator. He'll always be back. Stamp you in the sack. And I don't mean that in a dirty way. Godzilla. Huh! And now for Act 2.
So, as the day drew to a close and our hero Urbert Charlie was patrolling the River Thames on his newly acquainted boat, the villainous Baron von Whittaker and Trusty were preparing for their mighty heist.
Now then, Trusty, I shall fire this grappling hook to the top of this tower there, yeah? You, my friend, will go first and make sure that the ghost is clear. Are you ready? After 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Master, would it not be easier to fire it after 3?
Listen, you, I've already told you once. I have not got the time to tell you again. Nobody correct Baron von Whittaker! Shh! We cannot make a sound. The guards will hear us, and they'll be onto us like a shoot.
Shut. Sorry, Master.
Right, Trusty, I'm going to fire this thing, okay?
No countdown, Master?
Why do we need a countdown if I you pull the trigger, for heaven's sake?
But how will I know when you've pulled the trigger, Master?
Good thinking. Okay, I'll meet you halfway, yeah? On the count of 5, I shall pull the trigger, and the grappling hook will shoot up there.
Very good, Master.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and...
Sorry, Master. Which is 5?
What?
I don't speak German, Master. I don't know which is 5.
5 will be the one with the grappling hook and goes up the tower. Shh! Stop interrupting, you Frankfurter brain. 1, 2, 3, here, and 5! Now, Thirsty, up you go, and don't get caught.
In a death-defying stunt suitable for radio, Trusty climbed to the top of the Tower of London.
Can you see anyone, Thirsty?
There's a guard, Master, with a dog.
Why are you doing cattle impressions, Thirsty? That's better. Now, get into the window and spray them with that sleeping spray I gave you, huh? You can use the partner to his dream job. Yes, and thank me afterward and credit, please.
It worked, Master.
Okay, I am coming up. Okay, Teresti. Oh, die kleinen Jusen. finally I should be the richest man in all the Englander. I've told you before, Trusty, when I laugh, you laugh. That's very good. Good. Hand me the grass and curtains.
Here you go, master.
Trusty, what is this? Why have you handed me a lawnmower?
You told me to bring the grass cutters. Oh, wait, you meant the glass cutters.
I know what I meant, you down, Messerschmitt! How am I going to cut the grass without the alarm going off with this? And how did you fit a lawnmower into your bag? Never mind. I'm going to have to smash the glass and we'll run for it, okay? After 10. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Dusty, why did you bring a phone with you?
In case we got split up, master.
Oh, go ahead and answer it.
Hello? Yes? Yes?
Well,
It's for you, master.
for me? Oh, I don't know anybody who's calling 3 o'clock in the morning. Jawohl?
You have an injury claim worth over.
You f***ing Schweinhund! Quick, Trusty! Grab what you can and let's get back to the lair!
So in traditional villainy fashion, the Baron von Whittaker and Trusty escaped from the Tower of London with the crown jewels. Unfortunately, when the police arrived, there was only one man to be found. That's right, you've guessed it. It's our hero, Urbert Charlie, who was swimming in the Thames at the time of his arrest. He was sent to the High Courts to stand trial for the crown jewel heist against the most feared judge in all the land.
Urbert Charlie!
Hello?
You have been arrested for the robbery of the crown jewels on the 15th of September. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Neither, I'm Urbert Charlie.
Yes, I know that. Did you commit the crime or didn't you?
Objection!
On what ground?
On the ground I'm standing on!
Sustained, defense lawyer. Before your client takes a stand, is there anyone else we need to hear from?
Yes, one, Your Honour. I call my client's landlady, Mrs. Cofferlot, to the stand. Mrs. Cofferlot, you know my client Urbert Charlie well. Would you believe that this simple man could commit such a crime?
Yes, I'm guilty.
Oh.
Prosecution lawyer! Your Honour, I call Urbert Charlie to the stand.
I am standing.
To the stand up there. Urbert Charlie, on the night of the heist, you were the only person seen outside the Tower of London. And in particular, you were caught in the Thames River. Would you kindly explain to the people of the court why you were in the Thames?
I was swimming.
Swimming at 3 a.m?
Yeah, my boat had sunk.
That be a lie, I tells ye. I've sailed the 7 seas on that vessel, fought battles with the ravaging waves, duelled with the kraken, sent ships to the watery depths, made man walk the plank.
Who are you?
Oh, Captain Flange I be. Captain Flange be I.
Yes, thank you. We got the picture, you loony.
Suddenly, right on cue, the courtroom doors flung open with furious pace, and a suited man carrying a briefcase ran straight up to the bench.
I'm in the wrong room.
I've gone and lost my train of thought.
It's on platform 3!
Oh, stenographer, read back what we've got so far.
The Adventures of Urbert Charlie, Scene 1, courtroom scene.
Not the script, for heaven's sake. What's my next line?
Oh, would the prosecution proceed?
Will the prosecution please proceed? Thank you, Your Honour. Urbert Charlie, did you see anyone else outside the Tower of London that night?
Let me see. Oh, yeah. There was a group of mime artists.
A group of mime artists?
Yes.
And what were these mime artists doing?
Unspeakable acts.
Urbert Charlie, did you not question these mime artists outside the Tower of London at 3 a.m? Did it not strike you a bit strange that they were there?
Oh, yeah. I noticed something that I thought was very strange.
Go on.
Well, one of the mime artists, he was totally out of breath, like he'd been running from something. He was clutching his chest and sweating profusely and panting.
And?
He was a pantomime.
Order!
Who's there?
This place is becoming like a pantomime.
Oh, no, it's not.
Stop that! Any more, I'll give you all 30 years for bad jokes. We're not getting anywhere here.
Either is this show.
Urbert Charlie, perhaps you'd care to explain why you're on a boat at 3 a.m. in the middle of the Thames. Seems a little bit suspicious, don't you think?
Well, that nice man at the job centre gave me a job at the River Patrolman on the Thames. I thought, ooh, that's a job I could do. Mrs. Coughlin needed the rent, you see, and threatened to kick me out. It's true, Your Honour. Please don't send me to jail. My granddad went to jail for something he didn't do.
And what was that?
Wipe the fingerprints off the gun.
No further questions, Your Honour. Right! This case has become complicated. Stows that line! You there, hand me that mirror. I need to reflect on this. Yes, Urbert Charlie, you have failed to explain what you were doing outside the Tower of London. You have failed to provide this court with any buggerations. Yes, Urbert Charlie, you have failed to explain what you were doing outside the Tower of London. You have failed to provide this court with any evidence of your innocence. Therefore, it is without any reasonable doubt that I find you guilty of this crime. Do you have anything to say?
I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Aren't you going to say anything, my defence lawyer?
Nope.
The only thing that remains is to judge your sentence.
Your Honour, I've just remembered something.
Go on, make it quick.
At the night of the robbery, behind the mime artist, down the dark alley on the left, and just past that on the right, and then back on the left again, I saw a shady-looking man.
A man?
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, he was holding a knitting needle.
The Knitting Needle Killer!
Jumping Jesus! He's back!
Who is he?
The Knitting Needle Killer is the most ruthless killer in all of England. He's killed 6 men, all with a knitting needle. Yes, police believe he's following a pattern. Right, everyone to the streets in an angry mob fashion. We must apprehend him.
But what about Crown Jewels? What about me?
Oh, go away. Follow me, man, but mostly the women.
Rubble, rubble.
So our hero was freed as the town hunted down the deadly knitting needle killer in an angry mob. Unfortunately, one of the flaming torches set fire to a pigeon which landed on the Houses of Parliament, starting the second Great Fire of London and a new bonfire night at the same time. But that's another story altogether. Will Baron von Whittaker and Trusty get away with the crown jewels? Will Mrs. Coughlin kick our hero onto the streets? Will Operation Bedlam still be on air? Join us next week to find out!
Operation Bedlam. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's time for Operation Bedlam.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The players of this show have been Jim Peakman, Mark Graham, Andrew Simpson, and me, Charles Simpson. Join us on Facebook.com/Operation Bedlam and on Twitter @Operation Bedlam for all your Bedlam needs. Till next week, Windwhackers.